Well, hello there, guys. Today we're taking a little look here at Broken Arrow. It's the newest modern RTS wargame, and again, I'm just jumping into it for the multiplayer. It looks like we're going to be on the defending force. I just have a starter deck here, so keep that in mind. If you have any tips for how I can improve or what deck to build, let me know in the comments down below. Looks like we're going to be playing at the Ignalina power plant, and I'm going to be defending, so obviously I know what that entails, but I'm not sure about where to put my men, etc. We'll have to figure it out. So here we go, guys. Standard battle. So we got to go for that Ignalina power plant. That's pretty cool. I think I'm just going to go for pretty much infantry. Push on in, try and get into some buildings, and set up from there. Like this sort of planning, but we've got 35 seconds till the start. So we get to select. I'm not yeah, I think it's just like telling them where we're going to put our units, and I'm not that advanced in the game, so I'm just going to approach it this way. We've got some spawn points. We want to get into town. All right, here we go. So first things first, we want to have some recce, right? So we have some force recon in an LAV. I'm going to go ahead and get some infantry. I told you guys I want to really focus on the infantry. I want some marines. So let's get two groups of marines here. We want some vehicle support if we can get it. So why don't we get an M1A1? And again, if I'm totally messing up, let me know. We'll try and improve on our next push. I'm gonna get another scout unit. And we still have 160 to spend. But you know what? I'm thinking we wait. Maybe some AA? Yeah, I'm not confident to bring it into an MTVR. Here we go, guys. Wish us luck. We'll see how it goes. All right.
Moving there now.
We're immediately going to push.
Roger. Moving out. Already.
We need a nuke or anti-radar. A nuke? Wow, I didn't know it was going to get to that point. That's pretty cool, man. So actually, I'm going to try and fast move over here to G. I think this is quite a push.
Moving out.
We're going to do it. It's quite far. Look, why is only the tank moving? I want to send our Marines as well. I'm going to have my Marines push a little bit farther. I know.
Next waypoint received.
And I'm going to do the same over here. I'm going to bring in another unit of Marines. I could, of course, bring them in on a chopper. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but, well, I think it's expensive, number one. Look at that. Looks like our ally is bringing in something. Ooh, enemy already has planes in the sky, and you know what? I'm sending in a Super Cobra just to provide some support if they start firing. It's going to take a while for our actual units to get into position. It's not going to be instantaneous. We'll put the Abrams right over here. I'll decide what to do with them afterwards. We aren't really even bringing in any AA, so maybe next we go for one of the AA troops. So look at all of those units they've got. Our ally is actually bringing in units by helicopter to perform AA duties. That's probably not a bad idea, but you know what I'm going to do? Is actually bring in a javelin on a helicopter when I get the chance. All right, here we go. We want to unload in that tower. I think our friend here is assisting. I could be wrong. I don't imagine we're doing that much of a making that much of a difference here, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's bring in. Oh man, that King Stallion is so expensive. Alright, we're going to bring in a King Stallion with some troops on it. It's because we want to get there as quickly as possible. You know what? Actually, there's a nice midpoint here for the Force Recon. I'm going to unload them right there. It looks like our Super Cobra already fired his Sidewinders, so we've spotted enemies. Come on, baby. They're taking so long to get there. I expected the troop transport to get there a little bit sooner. There we go. I'm going to put the LAV right in there. Welcome, folks. Good to see you guys. I should have put them in that building, but this will be safer anyway. Here we go.
CH-53 heavy lifter here.
Let's hope that we can make it to the building. We're gonna put him in echo.
Solid copy. We unload here.
Maybe it's time we get a nice little prowler here. Take a look at the whole screen. Okay, we're doing okay, it looks like. Boy, this does not look safe. Alright, so I'm going to bring in a Fighting Falcon. Maybe to assist. Nah, you know what? I think I'm going to hold off for now.
Armored transport reporting in.
Looks like an enemy's making a push.
Everybody out.
Oh, enemy's got AA. Let me just get the hell out of here.
Flight
I'm going to
plan
prop some flares.
Coordinates received.
You just go back to base.
Back to the farm.
Oh, I hope we escaped.
Personal care.
Alright, they're definitely making a push, guys. Here we go.
All trench monkeys, dismount.
Gonna get a javelin in there as well. We're gonna bring in a chopper, though, to drop the guys off, just because we need to get there soon.
Carrier ready.
And here we go. Send in another group right over here. Look at that. Alright, Marines are in there, guys. They are engaging. Love that. Oh, baby. Bring in a Super Cobra.
Someone call
And actually, I'm gonna try to... Can we get him over there? Let's try.
out of my vehicle.
See where that chopper is. Bring in this Super Cobra, too, because he's still got rounds.
Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. AH-1 is combat ready.
Light him up, boys. Light him up. Right, here we go. Javelin in that baby. I'm gonna pop him down in that building right over here. And this is pretty risky, I have to admit. Where's our tank?
Heavy cab, ready to roll.
Let's bring him in.
Driving to
I'm really just gonna try to secure this area, and so far we have managed to. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm gonna bring in some more. And actually, let's bring in an Iron Fist.
driver, move forward.
We're gonna bring in another Force Recon unit in just a standard lab.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
And unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait for the Javelin, but I am pretty happy with that setup so far. Now, could we push? Yeah, we probably could. Let's take a look at our allies over here on the outskirts. That H location should be ours. So let's try and send in some Marines here. We're gonna assist.
Roger, we're on the move.
Kenobi. How you doing, brother? Place marker. Okay, right here. I think that's where he wants us to attack.
Cobra here.
Might as well send in the Super Cobras. We could actually get a hit on the Hydra if we get close enough, but I think they're going to hit us first. Okay, we're going to fire these troopers.
Clear to engage.
Get them, get them, get them, get them, baby. Oh, look at that. Enemies got their own Marines right there. Look at that, man. Lighting up the area. I just love it.
Flight plan confirmed.
Just using a Gatling gun at this point. We did manage to take them out.
Received. Flight plan updated. New heading set.
I think we really need assistance with that Marine, so I'll just keep pushing, and I'm going to go for these massive guns.
Engaging.
Oh, look at that stealth bombers, guys. How cool is that? Here we go. Light them up. Yes! All right, let's get out of there with the Cobra, pop some flares, and return to base.
Over. RTB.
All right, we've got some units on the way. It's good to see. And at this point, I might actually bring in an air unit. Maybe a Falcon to assist here with this tank push.
Changing course.
Oh, where's the nuke? Holy hell! Okay, that's the first time I've seen the nuke in game. I guess with all these tanks in the area, that's why they did it. But dude, that is amazing. You guys just saw that for the first time too. I didn't know that was even a thing. Holy crap, man! All right, here we go. Force Recon approaching.
Airstrike complete.
Force Recon in this building over here.
Super Cobra awaiting mission.
And let's send that Super Cobra back home. Got him out just in time. Dude, that is so cool.
Affirmative.
How crazy is that, though, right? Game is wild. It is, man. Alright, actually, the artillery would be quite good right now. Just placed another marker. Oh, back there, they want us to target the MLRS. I don't think I'm gonna waste. I'm gonna waste that many. It's just too much. Just too much. All right. You know what I will do though? Get some additional tanks. Let's get a trophy. Got our Iron Fist here. He's just gonna hang out on the road and watch for enemies. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. That's not good. Our allies having some trouble here. We'll just keep our focus ahead, but we may want to help them out a bit sooner. We are sending some Marines to help, so I'm gonna unload them in that building right there. I hope they can make it there without getting blown up by that damn javelin. Gonna pop smoke. I hope that helped, man. Oh, I hope that helped. Gonna bring in some additional troops. At least we're helping them to hold this area. I'm going to take this LAV and move over here just to assist.
Roger.
In fact, we're the only ones alive over there. Damn, man. Got some allies in the forest, but besides that, we are holding the line down completely. Alright, there we go. They're pushing the javelins forward. Actually, it's a good time to actually send up the labs. Light them up. So desperate I am to get infantry here. I will go ahead and just have them arrive on the truck. At holding out the enemy, honestly. Let's look at what we can do there. Oh, we just got overrun over there. Yeah, the enemy definitely has a nice position here. Not much we can commit to that side, to be honest with you. Oh, our pilot made it out. That's pretty cool. Let's get him back home. Alright, so it looks like he's going to make a push. We are making a push as well there. And again, I hate sending the MTVRs, but considering the situation, I'm going for it.
That's a big 10-4. We're moving. Striker awaiting orders. All bullet catchers, disembark. Striker here.
Ooh, I knew it. Commando unit.
Everyone, dismount. Pedal to metal.
Sending in a Nighthawk, nice. Alright, we got our MTDR. We probably should have actually sent this to the other part of the battlefield, which I'm thinking, actually, can we reverse move this way? Does that work? I don't know if that's how that works.
Cargo truck ready.
Gonna just try to move through the tree line. Pretty weird approach, but
Weapons team standing
gonna
by.
have to work, and I'll also move forward with my weapons team.
Command is in that building. Striker at your command, sir. Moving there now.
And in fact, some AA troops would be perfect for this location.
Moving there now. Target acquired. Engaging. Target confirmed. We're engaging. Smoke screen. Weapons team under fire. Requesting orders. Striker reporting in.
Here we go, going straight for the chopper.
Heavy weapons team under fire.
Nice.
Heavy weapons team engaged in combat.
Right, I'm trying to get into the building right there, guys. They've got looks like an airborne unit. Right?
Abrams ready
It's
to
got a good point.
Driver, move out.
Here we go.
Team at your orders.
We're just now pushing through. I love his scout units here. They're doing a great job. Look at that. Just bounding up the street.
Get in that building.
We're gonna follow him, of course, right up the street there. Whew.
Abrams here. We're combat ready.
Oh my gosh, look at that MLRS, guys. Absolutely brutal.
Need supplies?
So I really want to get to one of these buildings. I don't know if they have units here. I would assume they do, but we're going to hope not. And get some support to this area.
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me.
Let's go.
Nothing gonna get in our
It's
way.
either now or never. Oh, that MLRS is devastating, guys. Just wiped out all of our units in those buildings. And again, they nailed the modern warfare element of that. Just how quickly you can obliterate a building. It's a hell of a transport. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to just try and kind of push through here.
Logi here, send traffic. Ken, Roger. We're rolling.
Here we go.
Ready.
Push through. Now they're getting a little too close to be able to use those MLRS strikes. They'll get too close to their own. So let's keep that thing under fire.
Need supplies?
Unload this one over here. Nice, guys. We are part of the fight once again. That was a bit too much of a push. That was a bit too much of a push for the trooper. Can he make it through? Can he make it through? Alright, so far we hold it, man. We're doing okay. Looks like our ally is grabbing this point over here. We're gonna push through.
Weapons team ready. Weapons team at your command, sir. You like big guns too?
It's our last group of Marines. Oh shit! They were prepared.
Six ready.
Stay in there. Stay in there, troopers. Okay, nice. They've got no radar left. That's going to help us out quite a bit.
Cargo truck ready.
Send the cargo truck back. There's no point in it being around.
Heading back to base.
Just going to get shot up.
Need supplies?
The troopers should have at least one. Yeah, I think they've got an anti-air unit. It's just out of range, man.
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me.
You know what, I'm pretty sure the Marines have an anti-air unit. We're going to send them in. And actually, what we could do, send in a Super Cobra. Oh shit, they got our stallion. Forgot about our stallion. That was a total fail on my part. Sorry, guys.
Marines taking fire!
fire from across, it looks like. Our allies trying to send in some additional units. And actually, we are getting hit with mortars over here. I think it did a number on the tank. I'm going to try to hit that trophy off in the distance. I don't think we'll get it, though. We're going to have to continue supporting this area, it looks like.
Copy. Relocating. Weapons team here.
Pushing more units in here. Beautiful shot. Super Cobra is coming in for the kill, guys. That's why I sent her in. Primarily to deal with the chopper. Looks like we dealt with that. Light him up. Yeah, baby. Look at that, man. Nobody wants to deal with that Gatling gun. Keep pushing forward. So we got anybody else we can push up right now? We do still have the trophy. Actually, I should just use the road at this point. And we'll send the anti-air over here. I'm going to try to get in some additional infantry. It's going to have to be troopers. That's fine, though. Not as good as the Marines, but they'll do. Ooh, Super Cobra just went down, thankfully not on top of one of the buildings. So if we take the church there's the Greek Orthodox Church. That should help. Just want to actually keep the trophy right there. Right, at least we're holding it. All right, we are starting to take it, guys. Look at that. Might as well go ahead and share the channel, huh? Here we go, RIP Chopper, that's right. Here we go, let's get the Javelin. Oh, we'll wait with the Javelin.
Troop transport reporting in. Landing assistance team, what can I do for you?
Alright, we got some additional Marines.
Roger, we're on the move. Fly truck ready to transport.
Alright, the Striker, we have yet to try it. Let's bring one in. So I didn't know the Striker was an artillery vehicle. Maybe this is just a particular one that is an arty vehicle. I always thought it was like a close combat vehicle of some sort. We are getting bombarded pretty badly here. I feel like we're gonna need that Javelin eventually. We need somebody to transport it.
Striker here, we're combat ready. All trench monkeys, dismount. Smoke screen. Heavy weapons here. Check that building.
They eviscerated that thing.
Transport reporting in.
Oh, I see it. Good God. Alright. Fighting Falcon. Actually, you know what? We're gonna bring in some Super Cobras. So honestly, I think that's gonna be the most helpful thing we can do right now. Alright, it looks like the enemy is trying to take this area back. Look at that. Getting in that building. We're trying to make it to the church. That's quite a push, though. I'm gonna send this thing out just to put some fire down on that building. See, we've got an automatic grenade launcher there, too. And let's send in a Viper as well. So I don't want to lose these troopers. I'm actually just going to unload them right there. Right there go our Super Cobras. Let's hope that we can help out. Here we go. Oh, baby, it's hard to see him. Get one of these guys. Get one of the trophies. Do the same over here. Barely doing any damage. There's that nuke. Damn. It's pretty intense, man. I gotta be honest. And actually, we'll try to bring in a Javelin team on the Venom. Obviously, the Javelin will be an anti-tank team. Should help us quite a bit. Alright, there we go. Let's try out the Striker. Should have probably been using this already before, but I'm very new to these vehicles. Go, baby. Fire. Oh, nice, man. Direct hit. Building's on fire. That's beautiful. Boom. Oh, we still got some Marines that are alive here. Good to hear. I'll send them into this building over here. Could actually take that vehicle and pick them up, but I want them going through the woods here. Oh, shit. Hoping the Javelin can land. So we got him in there. Let's get the Venom out. As long as we can secure H, I'm happy.
H1 ready for combat. Flying out.
You know what I'm going to do is actually send some support here. Let's use that HIMARS, man.
Relocating to the next emplacement.
2 HIMARS. Can we do 2?
Roger, moving to next waypoint.
Look at our ally taking D. Nice, man. Okay, that sounded... that's what she said.
Marines at your command, sir. Need some heavy firepower?
Get him up. Can get up there in an MTVR. I'll take it just to hold that side. Oh, here comes a nuke, guys. Is it a nuke? No, no, it's not. It was a nuke plane. Alright, so this is the first time we've used the HIMARS.
Artillery at your command, sir.
Let's take a look at them. They look beautiful. Just wait until they fire. That's what I'm waiting for, man. The thing I like in this too is you can play, you don't have to play as Americans or Russians. It really lets you pick whatever deck you want, which I think makes it a lot more fair instead of being like forced to play a faction you don't want. Oh, we've got some enemies coming in over here. Right, here we go.
Landscape designers at your command.
Start firing.
On my mark.
I hope he spotted that.
Ready, sir.
I don't think he did. Let's see if we can get some scout snipers in. Just to have an eye on. Actually, it looks like our ally already has an eye on. Really want to help, but I don't want to hit them in the buildings. There goes our HIMARS, guys. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome.
Direct fire engagement.
There we go. Gonna send in our infantry to assist here. Here we go. More HIMARS fire.
Artillery at your orders, sir.
Look at that. That is so amazing. Nice.
Engaging targets with direct fire.
Oh shit. Enemies pushing here.
Mobile artillery standing by.
Had so much focus over here, I wasn't looking at the left. We're gonna try to unload the sniper somewhere over here.
All the dopes on the ropes. MLRS ready to fire. MLRS ready. Send fire mission.
We're gonna have to hit the chapel. It's pretty messed up, but we're gonna have to do it to survive. Ooh! Assault? I don't think I've tried the assault yet.
Hey there.
Oh, there goes the church.
Rocket artillery at your disposal, sir.
Gonna try to fire another shot here.
MLRS reporting in.
What do we do about reinforcing existing units? First, we're gonna send in a shadow. It's just a drone.
Trajectory updated.
And let's send in a nice tank.
Rocket artillery standing by.
He's got none left whatsoever. Is it just the MTDR? Supply.
Rocket artillery at your disposal, sir.
Wait for that to come in.
Artillery on the move. Logi here, send traffic. End of the line. All out, please.
It's a nice little fight, though, but yeah, it is brutal. Yeah, that tank invasion was crazy.
Logistics ready. You like big guns too? Check that building.
Because we have to kind of get there quickly, I will send in an MTDR, but typically I wouldn't mess with it.
Need supplies?
See if that supply thing actually assists us or not.
Heavy armor is ready.
And it's my first time ever using it, so I'm not sure kind of how it operates. Oof! That AA is going to be helpful. Look at that tank push, man.
Weapons team standing by.
Alright, I like how our ally is approaching this. Going straight for the helicopter kill is pretty cool. Okay, we got our Marines over here. We've got to help, so let's drop some Marines in that building.
10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes.
Alright, so let's see. Supplies are there.
Ready.
Unload.
Unloading.
Let's hope this works. Just 1,000 kilos of supplies.
Artillery ready.
Instead, gonna reload any of our HIMARS.
Designers at your command.
Probably not. They are taking some supplies.
At your command, we unleash hell, sir.
Okay, looks like they did actually
MLRS ready.
reload.
Send fire mission.
Here we go.
Target marked. Direct fire. Weapons team at your command, sir.
Firing HIMARS.
Place of fire in that building. Rocket artillery at your command, sir. Direct fire on my mark. Troop transport standing by. Everybody out.
It's actually a really good idea. Send in a nice attack helicopter. Look at those HIMARS just slamming in, man. Look at that.
MLRS reporting in. Providing direct fire.
Keep on firing.
Personal carrier here. Personal carrier ready. Fast is out.
Got some additional Marines finally. Gonna have to push forward, but as you can see, we're even losing that building right there. There's just constant fire from the enemy.
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me.
Oh, get in there, get in there, get in there. He's got this, he's got this. Get the scout snipers out. Nice. Here comes our Super Cobra. Popping all of those flares to try to save himself, but that is not a battle that can be won. We did take out a few of their men, though. Looks like we're putting up a good fight.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Armor, moving out. Rocket artillery at your order, sir.
2 shots, it looks like. Why not? We'll take them. Just so much fun for a multiplayer game, and it's not like super fast-paced the way that Warno was, or even other games in the war game genre. I know it's just, I don't know, it's just too fast for me. This kind of lets you think a little more, and things are happening on like over such a large sort of scale that I don't know, it just changes it for me. Love to take out those choppers. See if the Super Cobra can put him down. Oh, baby, another nuke.
M1 Abrams here. We're in combat. Fly truck ready to transport.
So many men fighting over that site. Wow. I'd like to bring in some more of that. No, not that. It's whatever gives us the supplies. It would be support. Yeah, it would be the MTVR over here, no? Let's send in a striker here.
U.S. Marine, hoorah! Marine, standing by.
Ooh!
All hands. Striker here. Go ahead. What's a Marine? Always a Marine. Heavy armor is ready.
Ooh, good shot. Toasted that vehicle. Actually, would be perfect as if we could just get in the church. It's the one time I actually would like to bring in a King Stallion. I might just wait a bit, just because I know we can get it there really quickly. We've never tried this Patriot. I kind of want to try it. So this striker can actually take out air units. I'm gonna bring him in.
Striker ready.
We're gonna have to deploy him in this building. I know it sucks, but
Personal care.
actually we'll go to this building. It's not destroyed yet.
Armored transport reporting in.
So the Dragoon Trophy can go ahead and shoot him down. Look at that, man. Taking out a chopper. Looks like it's a Comanche.
Charge that building.
Get in there, boys. Keep advancing. Yep, you're probably right. I should probably even push. Go for it, baby.
Troop transport standing by.
Send in a Super Cobra.
Someone call for a cab.
We could have brought in supply. I'm an idiot. Could have brought in supply with the Venom. Ooh, did they shoot it? No, Super Cobra's on the way. I was about to say.
AH-1 at your command. Striker standing by. Super Cobra waiting mission. Copy. Initiating attack.
Better fire, Super Cobra.
Target lock. Engaging. Roger Wilco. Engaging. Target received. Engaging. AH-1 is combat ready.
Oof. Yeah, that Super Cobra's toast.
Smoke screen.
we go, the final fight. They're making a push here. So we're going to try to send the HIMARS fire directly into that building, of course. Let's see.
Artillery relocating. MLRS ready to fire.
We're going to hit that position. Oh, look at that. He's actually sending in Paras. Paras, that's amazing. I'm going to try to bring in the Marines. Oh shit! Sorry.
At your command, we unleash hell, sir. The venom is in the air. Heading there.
Yeah, this Venom can just get out of here.
We're done here. RTB.
Here we go. I hope we can get there.
Rocket artillery at your order, sir.
There we go. We got it. The minor victory. Actually, that was really, really fun. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. I know Kenobi was the only one chatting. I do appreciate you, Kenobi, for that, man. Now we got a little combat award. I'll take it, man. A lot of fun. Those guys were a lot of fun to play with as well, I have to say. Not the nicest name, but a lot of fun to play with. And yeah, we're way down there. We've got to hone our craft, but this is only my second game, believe it or not, and I only have the starter deck, so over time I do want to expand this and, you know, get a nicer deck going. But I like this start. The Arsenal, of course, lets you kind of do the whole army building thing with the US deck or the Russian deck. A lot of really cool choices here, and I'm guessing you can unlock these, if I'm not mistaken, over time. Anyway, a lot of fun with this game. I definitely recommend it, and yeah, check it out. As always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you again. Take care, guys, and thank you for the teammates.